government officials insist that this is an isolated incident.
Warning. The following program contains explicit language and mature content. It is not meant for the easily offended. So if you are an emotional pussy, please refrain from listening. Thank you and enjoy.
Welcome back. Another edition, The Buzz Podcast. It's your boy Cujo. Pre-Thanksgiving, I don't know, post-Thanksgiving, because it's going to come out afterwards. Like I said, make sure you follow us on the Instagram at The Buzz Podcast with 3 Z's. Instagram, TikTok, where else are we? On YouTube, all that good stuff. Make sure you tell your mama, tell your friends, tell your grandmama, tell everybody at church, let everybody know where we're at. Here, as you see, by this beautiful blinging belt, you have the new heavyweight Nation of Wrestling champion. He goes by the name of Isaiah Big Cat Osborne. Yes, Isaiah Big Cat Osborne. Welcome to the show. Appreciate you making time. I know now that you're a heavyweight champion, you're a busy man.
A little bit, yeah.
Appreciate you coming through, dude. Talk to me. What is life now like for you as a champion?
Life as a champion is going great. It's just as I expected. I didn't expect anything to be easier, though.
Yeah.
I've been working just as hard. I've been working, if not, I go to the gym actually more now
Okay.
than before I even became champion. So, yeah, dude, I'm just trying to grind.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is not where I want to stop. Obviously, the goal is to get more, get bigger ones, get shinier ones. You know what I mean? So for now, I am the now heavyweight champion, proudly, right on the shoulder, right around the waist. But I'm willing to, push harder to get bigger goals.
Yeah. So
Hell yeah.
I know on was it November 20th? I believe is when the return went down. We were there. You were involved. It was what was it? You had to go through 3 matches to get that bad boy.
Yeah. We did a championship tournament.
Right.
Vacated. There's only spot left was for me, so I took it. Once I took it, I knew I had that championship in my hands.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good. It's pretty good.
So when you're getting ready to do 3 matches in a night within what? You did 3 matches within 2.5 hours, 3-ish hours,
Within
give or
2
take.
hours. Yeah.
What's your mindset like going into it? I mean, even though people talk about wrestling being fake or whatever, but
Fake,
physically,
yeah,
it takes a fucking toll on
It's
you.
still the same thing.
Yeah.
Still the same thing. It has Candy is my best friend. I had a shit ton of Jolly Ranchers with me. Oh my god, dude! Like so, adrenaline
Sugar
spike.
rush.
Yeah. So sugar rush because the adrenaline spike. Like you go in.
Yeah.
Boom! You just did a full match. Now you're coming back down. Oh shit! I gotta go back in.
Yeah.
I'm going back down. Oh shit! Now it's the finals.
Yeah.
So mentally, I knew it was gonna be a long day. I knew I was gonna be physically drenched. So working out, I've been doing CrossFit to keep my cardio up. I wasn't tired the entire night.
Yeah.
It was probably towards the end after I was drunk. Not gonna lie.
That's when it kicked in.
Yeah, that's when it kicked in. I was like, damn, I'm tired. So, yeah, physically, I knew ahead of time it was going to be a long one. It was a tournament.
Right.
So, physically, I was just preparing not to, go all out first match, go all out second match. Go, you know what I mean? Space it. Just what you need. And what I needed, I got me to where I'm at.
How hard is that to do as a competitor to hold back a bit?
It takes practice. I wouldn't say it's the easiest thing ever.
Yeah.
Because everyone wants to go.
Right. Yeah, because you always want to give the best show to the people there.
100%. And sometimes you don't need to do that. Sometimes the best show has to be the last match. Or the best match has to be the last match.
Right.
So if you're coming out balls to the wall, at let's say the second match of the night, people are already losing their shit.
Yeah.
Third match sucks. Fourth match sucks.
Right.
The main event's nothing compared to, let's say, the match you've had.
Right.
And I have done that before where I'm like, oh, this is my chance. Let me go ball out.
Right.
I ball out. The crowd loves it. The promoters are okay with it. But the rest of the wrestlers are like, okay, bro, you just killed our whole thing we're trying to set up. So to hold back is a practice, and it's a good one. A lot of my teachings have come from that. They're like, okay, bro, you're not the main attraction. It's obviously the person that we paid $500 for it to get me
Right.
here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let them shine.
So it's a little bit like that, but when you get your chances, you definitely get your chances. So
Right.
that's what you have to make the most out of. So yeah, holding back's it's pretty challenging. I'm still working on it, but I think I'm doing way better at it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when somebody would say, if say somebody would ask, what when you were to see a big cat match, right? I know, like I've gotten notes about the in-ring style. You're quick, you're agile, explosive bursts. How do you explain who Big Cat is in the ring?
I do that best wise through my physical work. The best way to explain it would be what I'm not doing in between the moves. If that makes sense. Let's say, boom, big German suplex. Afterwards, what else? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go talk shit to this dumbass girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some
Right.
girls were yelling at me, so I'm gonna go yell at them back.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it takes the time that you take between into moves. I think is very important. I think
Okay.
what separates my matches, I feel like a lot of wrestling, especially on this side of Texas, is boom, 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 and then under a super big move. You know what I mean? Which is okay. It's a great style to wrestle. It's very also physically demanding, but to take care of my body wise and to get everyone interacted, like, oh my God, I just did a suplex. I don't need to beat his ass right now. I'm gonna go talk shit to that fat guy over there.
Yeah.
Something like that. So I think that separates my matches. I hit a little harder than most. I know a lot of our Mexican styles, like the loud chops.
Right.
I hate those chops. I'll take them. I take them when I take them, but every time they tell me, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Those chops, I would rather do more like European moves. I do European uppercuts. I do clotheslines pretty good.
Okay.
So physically wise, I want to look different. I know I look different already. I'm a black dude in a Mexican dominated sport.
Right.
100%.
Yeah.
And I'm half Mexican too. So
Okay, there you go.
It helps out. It helps out.
Yeah, so you're being here. Yeah, you're through and through.
See,
you blend in,
mi
man.
gente. So to separate myself from like the smaller luchadors, I'm a little bit taller, so I'm gonna do bigger moves. I'm gonna stretch out more. I'm gonna look heavy. You know what I mean? So that's my thought process when I'm thinking of a match.
Yeah.
If I have to wrestle with some of these little guys, or if it's in Texas, like San Antonio, I have to actually wrestle bigger people. So I have to wrestle in a small sense.
Yeah.
So I have to switch the style of like, okay, how am I gonna make my match look unique? If I'm going against, I wrestled this big old Puerto Rican. He's like 6'5".
Damn.
Yeah, it's big boy. So
Yeah.
I knew I had to look like the underdog.
Right.
So for my matches, I was like, okay, instead of being the asshole this time, I'm gonna actually like try and get some sympathy because
Right.
I need all the help I get to beat this big boy.
Yeah. So you're, if I remember correctly, you're only weighing what, 180? I know that's what the
186.
fight card said that day of.
Yeah.
Was 180.
I'm about 186, 185.
Is that what you're usually running at?
Yeah. Like walk around weight.
Yeah.
So like right now, I'm probably 185. The goal is obviously 200. I'm been eating like a shit ton of food.
It's bulking season, baby.
I've been bulking since I started training. The first time I started training, I started doing rolls and they'd hurt.
Yeah.
Because I was so skinny.
Right.
Like my shoulders would hurt, my neck would hurt just because I'm landing. I was like, okay, I gotta get some protection on me. So I started taking the gym more seriously now.
Okay.
And yeah, I love the gym. I love going out.
So
I love working out.
How long have you been doing this?
Since 2020, I started training 2022.
Okay.
It was
So right after the pandemic?
Yeah, it was actually right after high school. I actually just graduated.
Gee. So you're what, barely 21?
I'm 20, yeah, 21, 22.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm a little young.
Dude, and already a heavyweight champion.
Yes, sir. That's the goal.
Where'd you graduate out of?
Bel Air, baby.
Oh shit, you're a Highlander.
Yeah, where's my big red?
Yeah, my daughter's a Highlander. My mom was a Highlander too.
Oh,
Shit.
right now?
Yeah, no, she graduated. She's what, 26 now? So yeah, about 6 years earlier than you. 8
All right,
years.
a little bit. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
yeah. So
Nah,
yeah.
Highlander gang, bro.
Dude, yeah, the
But-
Highlanders are whenever a football game, those bagpipes,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
those hit different, boy.
The bagpipes were fire. Those I love the Scottish in it.
Yeah, they hit different, man. Especially when you out there cold as shit on Friday night towards the playoff time.
Yeah.
That shit feels different, boy.
Oh yeah, it was so dope. It was so dope.
So
I love Bel Air.
why wrestling? You're 21, 22.
Yeah.
You still got your whole life ahead of you.
Yeah, I do.
Why wrestling?
I chose wrestling. Well, I've always been a fan since I was a kid.
Okay.
Like I remember watching like when I was 5, like Batista just jacked as fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking John Cena, CM Punk, Jeff
Yeah.
Hardy was my favorite.
Oh.
I loved Jeff Hardy.
He's a beast.
So seeing that as a kid, oh my God, I'm like, Mom, if he can do that, I can do that. So ever since I was 5, you could ask my parents, I was always telling them, I'm gonna be a wrestler. I'm gonna be a wrestler. I'm gonna be a wrestler. When college came, I was doing wrestling
Okay.
for high school at Bel Air.
The Roman Greco wrestling.
Yeah. So folk style. For my smart fans out there, I was doing pretty good. I got a few options, a few scholarships, but I knew school wasn't for me.
Yeah.
I knew it was a scholarship, and I knew saying no to it would kind of suck.
Yeah.
But my parents completely understood. They knew I wasn't going to do it fully because my mind was set on being a wrestler.
It'd be hard to be fully invested.
100%. And doing a full time, and especially wrestling. Wrestling's it's a full time job that you're not going to get paid. You get paid for it by winning,
Right?
So you're not going to get paid all the time. You know what I mean? So, and I think the same comes to this. So after I finished wrestling, I did some tours or whatever. I hung up the boots, and I was like, I went to go watch a wrestling show here locally in El Paso.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say the 2 wrestlers' names. I don't even think they wrestle anymore.
Okay.
It was 2 guys. They obviously look either younger than me or my age, but I recognized how young they were. It was like in the background. It was like in a backyard. Worst match I've ever seen in my life. It was dog shit. It was absolute horrible. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, if they could do it, I can do it.
Right.
Well, here we go. So I found Frank Stone like a week, or I found my friend RTJ. RTJ put me onto Frank Stone.
Okay.
I've been training with Frank Stone since.
Yeah.
So just connected, and after that I was all like, all right, let's go balls to the wall. Let's do it. So there's obviously setbacks. It's a very independent career.
Yeah.
Financially and like just in general.
Yeah.
Like every wrestler's gonna know, like, yeah, bro, this is legit. Independent scene for now, but obviously the goals, the big money contracts.
Right. So generally, when you see, because I was out of the whole wrestling thing forever. Like the last people I remember was the Attitude Era with Stone Cold.
That's 90s, yeah.
Yeah. So that after that, having the baby and being a dad and I having to find a job.
Life got in the way.
Yeah. So I stepped away from it, and then when doing the pods, we had our fundraiser in last June, and we're doing the fundraising the money for the Jazz Exchange here. We did a pillow fight at the Saki Peso here. So that's where I kind of ran into Frank, because he was helping out Annie's Adventures.
Okay.
So that's why I ran into the whole Nation of Wrestling. Got into talking with him.
Nice.
And I was like, dude, this. I remember I used to love this shit. And I was like, well, you know what, dude? If I'm gonna have you guys on, and I'm gonna have the nerve to ask like certain questions, like not talk shit, but if I'm gonna call it fake, well, I might as well fucking go through it.
Okay.
So I went through myself and the other guys that were there doing the show, the takeover show, Chewy and Misa. We did a class on a Friday night with the Ivy Red was out there.
Oh, fine. At the
LTZ at the new gym.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, LTZ was out there. MCY Baller, Mystican. So we're able to, we wanted to learn how to take the hits, learn how to take the bumps, learn how to take the rolls.
That's good. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's respectable.
Yeah, if I'm gonna run my mouth, I might as well do something.
Now you have the validation.
A little bit about it. Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's so credible. That's good journalism. Hell yeah.
It's just I just felt
it's fucking great.
Because so we had I'm not sure if you know who Cassandro is. Cassandro L'exotico. He had come on here and we were talking about it, and there's certain questions that we would ask him because we weren't taking it serious, but we were, and I could see like the passion because he's been in wrestling for 30, 40 fucking years.
Oh yeah.
So anytime you say something, especially for those Mexicans, you say something to them, that's just the heart. You know?
Yeah. It really is, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, well, let me fucking push it. If I'm going to say some shit to you, then I might as well do it.
Okay.
Hell
yeah.
So doing all that, why the hell would you put yourself through this shit? Because, just going off, what is it? Frank had us run, was it 5 times off the ropes, 5 laps?
Okay.
It was basic warm-up or whatever. Yeah.
Back and forth, one way, back and forth the other way.
Yeah.
Okay.
After that, my fucking hips were killing me from the fucking ropes for I didn't feel it till the day after.
Yeah.
2-3 days after. I was like, dude, why the fuck? And I'm not even getting body slammed. I'm not getting choke slammed.
It's the simple shit. It's the simple
shit.
shit.
And it's
that
like, how
hurts
the fuck? Why would you put yourself through this shit for your body?
Love of the game, bro. Love of the game.
Yeah.
I love wrestling. Like when I wrestle, I picture myself like I pretend I'm in the third person watching myself. So I just act like it doesn't hurt. I'm young. I'm youthful. I'm
Right,
a bit
right,
Of, I'm
yeah,
a bit
yeah.
of a spring chicken.
Yeah.
I could just kind of brush it off.
Right.
But I know eventually it's just gonna hurt. I know eventually it's gonna hurt. I've been hurt before.
Right.
It's a very dangerous sport.
Yeah.
So, like, why I do it is for the love of the game, bro. I've always loved wrestling. I've always, because I'm young now. Like, I'm not. Let's say 10 years. Let's say
Yeah.
I didn't do this, and then 10 years from now, I'm like, oh man,
Right.
let me go take a bump. I'm gonna like kill myself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's better I take a bump now at 20 than at 30.
Yeah, for
So
sure. Oh, for
that's-
sure.
So like, let's say I fall in love with it. Let's say it's just life gets in the way. Shit just doesn't work out.
Right.
At least I'll say I'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I do it. Yeah, I could put myself through anything. I could bounce right back, bro. I'm A-okay.
So when growing up, because you're a local kid, growing up, through El Paso, and you're seeing
Yeah.
all the lucha style. How much of the lucha style do you try to incorporate within your wrestling? I guess move techniques.
That's a great question. Depends on the wrestler too.
Okay.
If I'm in San Antonio and I'm wrestling, well, let's say my friend that was 6'5", I would do like 2 lucha moves just to show that fan base something different.
Yeah.
And to show him something different. And he worked with it. I did a Hurricanrana.
Oh,
Easy,
shit.
or a Marvin. Easy. But when we go down to everyone's doing lucha here, I'll take it back a little bit, because if you and I are doing both lucha, yes, we're both luchadors, but like, who are they gonna love more? The guy with the mask, right?
Right.
I don't wear a mask.
Yeah.
I was thinking about wearing a mask. You think?
Were
I should?
you?
Yeah. Before I started, I was like,
Yeah.
man, should I cover it up? I don't know.
Dude, that would have been, if you would have done the full mask, because I know there's all kinds of masks, right? Because you had the quarter mask where you could see the bottom half.
Yeah, like a bikini mask.
Yeah.
Like, where you can see, I guess, like the hair at least.
Right.
I was thinking something like
Dude,
that.
you know how fucking crazy, that mind blown half these beaners would have been.
Yeah.
See, it's like, wait a minute, that
Dude,
shit
no,
doesn't
it's what I'm
match.
Yeah, like in Mexico.
Yeah.
I love wrestling in Mexico. I just don't like traveling to Mexico. Not
Right.
gonna lie. The line back is so stupid.
Yeah.
So when I was in Mexico, I wrestled with my boy Anclair. Shout out Anclair. We wrestled in this venue. Everyone, they're like, oh, it's this black guy.
Yeah.
Saying all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? They're Mexican. They don't think I know Spanish. The
Right.
second I turned my back and spoke Spanish to them, they all lost their fucking minds.
Yeah.
So then after that, I started doing more lucha shit. I was like, oh, watch. Hey, I called him Marvin. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do a Marvin. I did it. They lost their minds. So I can incorporate it, but it's just when you should incorporate it. Is
Yeah.
what I think. 'Cause I'm not gonna do it all the time.
No, is it fighting lucha style like 24/7 or as your whole gig? Is it super hard on the body? Because there's a lot of turning, jumping, flipping,
Catching,
a lot
landing,
of catching,
yeah,
land. Yeah, there's a
yeah.
lot of aerial involved in that. Is that super hard on the body?
It could be. I'd say so. I don't do too many dives. If I do dive, I know the person there catches me. Like,
Okay.
It's once again a trust thing.
Right.
But I've done a few dives over like the top rope or like, let's say, springboard, and the guys just catch me. So in the morning,
Right.
I actually really don't feel it. It's just more of the nerves.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, all right, bro, gotta jump on fucking concrete. Hope he catches me. You know what I mean?
So I can't even fucking fathom that thought, dude.
Yeah. Like, let's say you're like 12 feet up and you're like, all right,
Right.
do a front flip. You know what I mean? It's something like that. So
Jeez.
it depends on the body, depends on. But yes, there's some arenas where I've been like the mat's like hard like that.
Right.
And I've been to arenas where I land, I'm like, oh, thank God. You know what I mean? So it could be hard on the body. This last tournament I had was actually pretty good on the body, not gonna
Right.
lie. But the one before that, I did a lot of lucha shit. I was a little
That was
aches and
rough.
pains because I was just like sprinting basically.
Yeah.
So depends how hard you go. And for the love of the game.
Yeah. So when you're running the ropes, because I was seeing, and talking with a bunch of the guys from the Nation of Wrestling Academy, everybody has a different style of running the ropes. Is there a rhyme and reason behind how you run the ropes?
Yeah, I think there is. I was taught to do a rhythm.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You want to hit dun 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 dun. You don't want to be because then it's just uncoordinated. And the whole point of the sport is to coordinate
Right.
coordination. You need to be coordinated
Yeah.
with your feet to make sure you don't land in a certain spot.
Right.
To make sure someone doesn't get hurt, or you need to catch something. You know what I mean? A million
Okay.
things could be happening. So footwork is the best work.
Right.
So to make sure you have a rhythm down, kind of like a dance.
Right, right, right.
I mean,
Yeah,
how to
I know
dance.
Frank, because
Yeah,
Frank
yeah.
showed us, and when Frank steps, God, that some bitch, he fucking steps hard.
Yeah.
But I think his was a 4-step rhythm. if I remember correctly. It was the 3 steps.
I think we do 3. Yeah,
Yeah, I think it was
so
3.
It's 1, 2,
Yeah, 'cause it was a
3,
long-
hit. 1, 2, 3, hit.
Yeah, because
1,
he'd do the little Mario jump in between to
Hell
get
yeah,
that. Yeah, but then when I would see Mystic and go, damn, like he hits that rope, you see the whole ring like shift.
Yeah, there's certain
ways.
ways.
Fucking hard.
There's certain ways certain people do it.
Yeah.
I think there's a right way. I think there's a wrong way. But the way I do it, obviously,
yeah,
is the right way.
Is the right way.
Is the right way.
That's why you're the champion.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, like when it comes to like simple movements like that, I think that's what you have to do over and over and over again just to make sure you're perfect. Obviously, when the match comes,
Right.
because miscoordination could not only worst case scenario lead to someone getting hurt. Best case scenario, you just look like an idiot.
Right.
But no one wants that. No one really wants that.
So I know from talking to a bunch of the guys, the receipts, right?
Okay.
Have you ever given somebody, a receipt to just remind them, slow the fuck down, and actually hurt them on accident by it?
No, I'm pretty safe. But in Mexico, they toughen you up a little bit.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, I'm a young kid.
Yeah.
And when I go to Mexico, there'd be these guys, in the locker room, like, oh, is this guy tough shit?
Right.
Who's this fucking kid who invited him? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's actually a respecting for them to hit you pretty hard. Now, if they're being an asshole, you can tell they'll give you a straight shot or something. I've been blessed. I'll have this situation come up, but I've been put through a ringer by this big Mexican dude, and he was roughing me up a little bit, but I gave him some shots right back. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just to show him like, hey, I'm here too.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's more of a respecting. But personally, no one's ever gone after me personally. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna hurt Big Cat today.
Right.
And if that was the case, they could definitely see me. You know what I mean? I'm not no fucking scrub. I could throw hands. I grew up in the Lower Valley, bro. So I'll be okay.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah.
You're a Bel Air kid for sure.
Yeah. So I've had my scraps here and there. So I know I'll be okay.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like respect wise, I think I look at it as a respecting. So yeah, they could give me a few, and it's for the show too.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not gonna bitch.
Right.
Because the second you go backstage and be like to the manager, oh, he hit me too hard.
No, yeah,
Well,
you're
fuck,
done.
all right.
Yeah, we don't need
Later,
this guy.
pussy. You know what I mean? They're gonna say that.
Yeah. We definitely don't want this guy back if he could be bitching about it.
Yeah. So I take him like, you know what I mean? It's for the love of the game. Like I said, for the love of the game.
So when you're walking out, so the big thing, one of the big things that I noticed, your move when you're walking out to the ring, the covering of ears. What is that about?
Oh, bro, 'cause people are hating. People are fucking hating. That's why. I just
You don't want to hear it?
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Like the second my music hits, you
Yeah.
hear all those people boo straight
Yeah.
off rip. I was like, I don't need to hear it. And I think it helps implement just me being a good asshole. You know what I mean? To just like what would like we said I guess beforehand like what would the opposite of me do? Like if someone's calling you an asshole, you don't want to hear it. So I'm just gonna be like, out of here, bro. Fuck out my face. I can't hear you.
Yeah. So,
And then they get louder too. So that's a good little.
Yeah, well, you push that button, so like, all right. So
Yeah.
It's, like I said, when I saw you working the ring, when I saw you working the crowd, I was like, okay, this kid sees it. I was like, damn, he looks hella young, but it's the playfulness. It's fucking the banter was awesome.
Thank you.
It's even to the point where you're like, dude, that dude had to have been planted. Like that's gotta be,
Yeah, right.
that's gotta be Frank's cousin or some shit.
Nah,
That's
all
gotta
strangers.
be somebody, and that's what you want to get, right? Because it's an emotional game.
Yeah. You want because you're paying a ticket to see theater,
Right.
Physical theater. You're seeing actual athletes do actual athletic things, but they're just telling you a story.
Right.
I think Jim Cornette put it the best way.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
That old, he's a genius. I would love to meet him. But he said in this fight, like, if you're watching a fight and this big guy's beating the shit out of this little guy, and for somehow this little guy comes back and starts beating the shit out of this big guy, you're gonna want to pull over to see that. You're gonna say, "Oh, wow, is he gonna win?"
Yeah.
That's exactly how it is.
Yeah.
So I understand that aspect. I understand. Okay, I need to get people's emotions, so I
Right.
can get people's money, so I can get them in the seats. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Queen said it best. It's the male soap opera, basically, is what it is.
A male soap opera. Yeah,
That's
there you go.
awesome. That's the best definition you
That's a
could
great
say.
way to say it, actually. I'm hearing that for the first time, too. That's actually a great way to say it.
Well, we had Queens on right before the return happened.
Yeah, I watched that one, yeah.
Yeah. He said it's a male soap opera. I was like, dude, that is the best way to sum it up, man. Because there's so much twists and turns that could happen. I mean, it's
yeah.
it's awesome. When you knew or you found out that you were going to become the champ, what was your thought? Because this isn't the first time you fought for the championship, right?
No, it's not.
What was going through your head when you found out that you got the call up for it?
About damn time. I was like, about time.
What took so fucking long?
Yeah, I was like, all right, let's get this show on the road, man. Hell yeah. I mean, obviously, you're grateful for it. You're
Right.
like, okay, thank you. Business-wise, you're going to be respectful about it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
100%. Yes, that's the best. Even if it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Let's get going.
Let's get going.
Yeah,
Fuck.
so when they told me about it, or to keep play,
Yeah.
I found out I won once I pinned Hershey, right?
Right.
Or so once they did the beauties of the beauties, I was like, all right, about time, let's run with this. Let's take this place to the next level.
So what did it feel like when you finally had that belt in your hand?
Oh, it felt good. It felt real good, especially with the help with like Frank and
Right.
Queens, especially at the end of the match. That fucking it felt so good. I was like, yes, and I have protection. So
got
once
some
I got
backup and
it,
shit.
yeah, once I got it, I was like, like when you get prized possessions, you're like, okay,
Right.
how long is this gonna last? You always get that second thought, like in the back of your mind. That didn't happen to me when I held this. I feel like I'm gonna hold on to this like forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I had it. I'm like, oh, you're not going anywhere. Like with a girlfriend or
Right.
like with women or whatever, you'll be like, all right, this is gonna last like a month.
Yeah, it's a
And then-
loan.
yeah. Like you always have like that thought in the back of your mind,
Right.
like this can't last forever. Nothing good can last forever.
Right.
But with this, I feel like this is gonna go till I'm 50.
That's it.
Like literally, like it's a little toxic of me to say, but bro, I could hold on to this forever.
I mean, that's the whole point, though, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So,
100%.
and so I know you said you started hitting the gym a lot harder.
Yes.
What else are you changing to make sure that you stay on top of your game to not lose or have a chance to lose that belt?
Diet is also a big thing. I've been eating about 3,000 calories a day for for next year. We're pushing to 3,500 calories a day. That's gonna be a big challenge. So if I could push myself there, then I know I could push myself here, because that's what it's for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna do all this sacrificing and all this stuffing my face, killing myself in the gym for it not to be
Right.
worth it for here. So that's what my thought process is. So I prepare my body. And then once I prepare my mind, I know I'm set. Like
Yeah.
once the show comes, a lot of people have them jitters. I already did all the work. Like I'm already looking. You know what I mean?
Right. Everything else is just natural.
Yeah.
So I know we were talking. I was talking with I think it was with Frank when we had originally talked about it. In Beyond the Mat, which is an old school wrestling movie, they had come out and they would talk. The referees would talk about how they're constantly passing instruction, just to remind you, hey, you got to do, you guys are coming up on this, or hey, you're doing on next year flipping and this dude or whatever. Is that still something that's going on, or do you?
That is, yeah. That's
So
something
that still happens.
well, at least for my matches, I want to practice that. I always love practicing that because the ref is a person in the match.
Right.
Obviously, no one's paying attention to him, but that every wrestler knows.
Right.
It's actually really a triple threat.
Right.
It's never one-on-one. You have to use the ref. Well, what I've been taught and what I'm learning and what I'm trying to execute, at least lively, like you'll be secret. You'll be like,
Right, yeah.
you know what I mean? You're not gonna be like, hey ref, you know what I mean? But you'll do, yeah. That's actually a practice that Frank has been teaching me. I've been. Oh my god, I don't want to sound like a retard. I've been incorporating it.
There we go.
Perfect.
That's
Thank
that
you.
Bel Air.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
that Bel Air for you.
There's my Bel Air
Yep.
education.
No, that just
I've been-
proves you are from Bel Air.
Sir, I've been incorporating it
Yeah.
through my matches, just so I could like get the feel. So when the higher levels, because the higher levels will definitely do it.
Yeah.
Once you get to like WWE, AEW, they're definitely gonna do it.
Right.
And if you don't know how to do it, you're gonna look like an idiot.
Yeah, you're screwed.
So yeah, I've been practicing it. So yes, it is a practice we do keep going, and it's very safe. Because
Yeah.
let's say, boom, I give him like, let's say, just an example, I give him too hard of a shot to the stomach. He rolls out. Oh, I'm not just gonna go get him. I'm gonna hit the ref. I'm like, yeah, make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
And then they go talk to him. Oh, they acted like it's a certain thing. And then once they come back, they're like, okay, yeah, he's good. Go get him. You know what I mean? Something like that. But I've talked to the refs all the time. I tell them beforehand, I'm like, yo, keep your ears open. I'm going to be outside. Or, you know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah.
But there's great refs
I'm
here in
trying-
El Paso. I've never had a bad ref experience. Out of all the companies I worked for, all the refs, even in Mexico, they're all great.
Who the all right, yeah. So as you hear Johnny Cash out there barking his
Yeah,
ass
doggy.
off, trying to see who the fuck's outside my front door that he's fucking causing commotion out there. Yeah, because random people just come through, man. And especially now with the holidays,
Oh yeah,
you never know who's dropping what off or what the.
You got some FedEx coming in or what?
Dude, so my roommate always got all kinds of shit being delivered out here. I never know what the fuck is going. Yeah, I don't know if you saw like there's like 8 boxes at the front door right now.
I did.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, there's always shit coming in. It's like I'm pushing merch in here, but I ain't got nothing. This is her, man. It's fucking ridiculous. When so I know some of the matches like in the WWE, the AEW, the big ones. There's always times where a ref takes a chair shot or a ref gets, or they get their, they get knocked down for whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
Do you, that you know of, the refs that are in there, within the indie circuit, are they going through the bumps as well?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, so they're practicing with you guys to be able to kind of, I guess, absorb that?
Yeah, 100%. Most refs get paid as much as a wrestler, so like might as well be trained in wrestling. Mm-hmm. Like I said, there is the third person there,
right?
So they know how to take bumps, they know how to hit the ropes.
Yeah.
I did refereeing like 6 months even before I debuted.
Okay.
Yeah. So I could like get the ins and outs.
Yeah.
And I didn't take a bump then, but they're tough. They'll be all right. Like obviously you're not gonna like full force punch them or whatever, but if they need for the show take a bump, they're gonna take a bump.
They're gonna take that.
Yeah. It's all for the love of the game.
So one of the things that I was, like I said, when taking the bumps, because I mean taking a bump just naturally is so difficult. It was difficult for me psychologically because of the way you got to do it, and you're just basically just throwing yourself straight down. Mm-hmm. When you know you're gonna take a chair shot. First of all, is there a safe way to take it, or is it just...
You just take it, brother. Yeah. I mean, the best way is the back. It's the most space. Obviously, if you're going to do horn in the head, like that. But, everyone's stepping away from that. And for a good reason. I don't want CTE, bro.
No, that's...
But, yeah, so chair shot. And then once they tell you, you're just going to, once again, for the love of the game, bro, you're just, you know what I mean? All right. Now, who did I wrestle? I wrestled some clowns. Like actual clowns.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're Basso clowns. And they're laying into me. It was like it was some match, bro. It was like 6 of us. It was They called it was whatever, bro. They just wanted it was just a crazy match. Like everyone was just gonna hit everyone. It was just gonna be a lunatic match.
Like a no holds bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
With 6
people.
No, it was 8 people because
it
was 2 teams of 4. It was me and this dude. And then it was the clowns, and then 2 other dudes, and then 2 like army dudes.
Okay.
And everyone was like, "How are you gonna plan a match?" They're just like, "All right, we're just gonna."
Right.
So they're telling me like, "All right, bro, we're just gonna hit you with the chair."
Right.
And I'm like, "Fuck, they're gonna hit me with the chair, I guess."
Yeah.
So you just take it. Those times I didn't get hit correctly. They clipped me on both shoulder blades. Oof. Like they're coming down for my head.
Right.
And obviously they don't want to hit my head, so I moved and boom. Right? Yeah. So I've been hit when you're not supposed to get hit, and I've been hit when you're supposed to.
Yeah.
They both suck. Obviously the one where you're like the shoulder one, that one killed me. I couldn't move my arm for like 2 weeks. It sucked. And then the ones in the back, how you're supposed to take it.
Right.
I would take those any day compared to them shits.
So, and I know like an old school move used to be to take off the top turnbuckle and just slam you into the fucking little metal rebar. But 99% of that time you're blocking it with your hands though, right? Or is it straight? You're just going straight forehead to it.
For the turnbuckle?
Yeah.
I've taken some straight turnbuckles.
Yeah?
Yeah, just for the love of the game.
Just for shits and giggles.
Dude, yeah, for shits and giggles, literally, like, all right, what's going to look...
say I could.
Yeah, deadass. I mean, it's obviously padding.
Right.
Obviously, we're professionals. We'll protect ourselves here.
Yeah. But, I mean, would they take the turnbuckle part off, though, the padding? And it's just the exposed fucking metal.
Oh, yeah. Protect yourself. No, I haven't taken a
you haven't taken one of those?
No, not yet. Maybe next one. Maybe. Don't give my opponent ideas, bro. They're going to fuck me up.
Yeah, because I know one thing I wanted to do is I wanted to run the turnbuckles.
Yeah.
But then after I ran the ropes, I was like, fuck that. I'm straight. I'll
It's something
I'll
to
just
get used
hear
to,
about
dude.
it.
Yeah, the body, I remember the first, 3 weeks of training, I was like, what the fuck have I gotten myself into?
Yeah.
Like, physically. But then after a while, I was like, dude, this is what you want to do. Stop being a pussy.
Right.
And then, and then eventually your body does get super used to it.
Right, yeah.
And like callous. Like
right.
I have
like a guitar player where they're playing on the strings.
Exactly.
Right.
So like when I run the ropes, I always get a cut on like this left side of my lat. And it's just like callous now.
Damn.
It's like it's a scar that just keeps getting cut and cut and cut. So it just started like bubbling it and it's just it's just there now. So I'm like, all right, I think I'm getting tough. I think it's helping out.
I'm starting to lose feeling in the body, but
Yeah.
chicks dick scars.
Hell yeah, nerve damage. Some shit like that.
Nerve damage is always awesome.
Hell yeah.
So I know when, like, there's certain people, I know Ric Flair was huge on it. Shawn Michaels was huge when they would be thrown to the ropes, or actually to the corner, the turnbuckle. They would usually do that flip.
Oh yeah, the hard buckle to the outside. Okay, yeah. I ain't doing that shit.
Why wouldn't you do that? Is it too? I mean, it's got to be learned, right? It's not
100%.
just fucking.
I think I could if I wanted to. I think everyone could. It's just more of that old style.
Yeah.
In a little bit. It's not. I don't want to say cartoony, but you can tell he's obviously like, oh my god. I do a hard buckle when I take it. I just boom and I just like kind of like fall to the floor because I have to sell like it hurt my back because it actually kind of does a little bit.
Yeah.
So there's not not too much real room for like acting or pretending.
Right.
But yeah, once you take the hard buckle, you could do it either way. I might just do that then.
Yeah.
I think I'll do for a little shout out to you for my next match. If you see someone swing me and I do it,
That's what it is.
yeah, just hey,
He did it.
yeah.
It's because, I mean, that's one of the things that as a wrestler, you always got to do something that's different, right?
Yeah.
You got to stand out in a certain way. And I remember that was one of the main ways that, besides Ric Flair just chopping the fuck out of you, like that was one of the main ways that these dudes would stand out, because they would be like one of the very rare occasions that would do that.
Yeah.
And it's pretty, it's crazy. It's wild how a lot of people use the same moves, but it's, you put your little flair twist into
it's
it.
like how and where you use them. If that makes sense. Like they would always use that move when they're getting the shit beaten out of them.
Yeah.
Okay, they're usually the bad guys, right? Here comes
it's
the baby
usually
face.
the heel.
Boom, boom, come back. They send them in. This is like usually this happens like either at the start of the match or like right after Flair or Shawn Michaels like kicking the shit out of the dude.
Right.
So after the dude's done getting the shit kicked out of him, he's coming back. The crowd's send them in. They do that big whatever.
Right.
The crowd.
They
you
go
see the
crazy.
So it's just how and where you use it. You could do the same things literally as someone else, but if you do it if you just space them out, you know what to do when. You can listen to the crowd.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like people like tie up and then immediately go to like super kicks and shit.
Yeah.
Everyone can do a super kick. So that's everyone's doing the same shit, but it's where you do a super kick. Now let's say we tie up, we have a match, and then at the end, oh my god, the ref just took a bump. He turns around, waking him up. As he turns around, boom, now I hit a super kick. That just elevated it. So yes, it's the same thing. It's just how and when you do it.
Yeah. That's like I said, it's always been amazing to me. So, and it's funny how you see the different generations when, like I said, when I was mentioning earlier, the 90s with the Attitude Era, and then you start seeing, I'm still surprised that after 40, 50 years, you're still able to see certain new moves that I was like, dude, I've never, that's something I've never seen before in my life.
Yeah.
Like, how does someone, like, I know with you, your closer was the hold on here, I have it written on our
The guillotine leg drop.
Yes, the guillotine leg drop, because I know you get up. What is it? The level up leg drop.
Yeah, I like to call it the guillotine.
Okay.
They kind of gave it. They kind of
named it for you.
Yeah, but whatever. Whatever sells tickets.
So I know that's the old school Hulk Hogan.
Yes.
But
yes, it is.
With a lot more height, because my man couldn't jump, because that boy, that's a lot. Terry was a lot.
No,
of body.
yeah, he did up.
Yeah. So when coming up with something as far as like a finishing move, like how did that idea come to you to do that specific move?
This actually happened like the second week of training, like third, like I was like barely getting in there, and I was still getting in there with Frank, and we weren't even talking about finishers because, bro, I just started. He's like, the fuck are you worrying about a finisher for? So we did leg drops. Actually, we trained it. So we were like, all right, hit the ropes. We're just showing how to take them, and he noticed mine was like, I'd get up there.
Yeah.
And he's like, do it from running from the ropes. So we did it. I got up, and he's like, jump here, and then land on your ass here.
Yeah.
So once he did it, he was like, dude, that's a perfect move for you. You just found your first signature move. And I'm like, perfect. So I started using it then. And then after a while, when like training-wise is like right before I debuted, I'm like, all right, I need a finisher. But I need something you can hit on everybody.
Right.
That's what my or Frank's told me to think about, because like my first one, I was like, oh, let me do a package pile driver, let me do a fucking shooting star press. But if I go against, once again, my boy from San Antonio that's like 6'5", 280, I'm not picking him up.
Right.
But so I'm thinking, what can I hit on everybody? That leg drop.
Right.
I literally hit it on everyone all the time at practice. It's like my favorite shit to do.
Yeah.
I know how to land it. I know exactly where to jump up.
Right.
So, and it looks cool.
Yeah.
I think it looks super cool.
No, you get some height, boy.
Yeah,
You get some height, man.
And I think with the height, that's what adds the elevation to it. And once again, like how we said, doing the same things, just when and where to do it.
Right.
Hogan does the exact same shit.
Yeah.
Now he's 300 pounds, so I could forgive him for not getting up air.
Right.
But back then it worked.
Oh yeah. No, it was. I mean, it was so. I mean, that's an American staple with the fucking leg. Once you saw that leg,
yeah, you know it was over.
It was ball game.
Yeah, ball game.
Which was funny because he dropped that on fucking Andre the Giant, who's fucking 480, and it's like, all right, dude, he just knocked this dude out with a fucking leg.
Yeah,
leg
right.
squat.
Exactly.
All right.
So
all right, we'll take that.
So when I did it, I was like, I could just add the height, and then when I really need to do it, I'll like really jump up.
Yeah. No, it looks super explosive. And that's why, like I said, as soon as it popped off and I saw it, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It's the same shit, but like I said, your personal twist on it.
Yeah.
Which is dope.
Thank you.
But when you're seeing, like you said, certain people can't do certain moves, right?
Yes.
Do you ever find yourself trying to be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna try this move, even though I know, like I probably, like you said, against your friend 6'5" or whatever. It's like, you know what, I'm just fucking try it. See if is there a way for that, like, say, for your friend to help you, like I know seeing like Goldberg doing a jackknife at like a Big Show or whatever.
That's actually perfect. Yeah.
And you see Big Show's arm like pushing down on his hip and shit.
So we take care of each other. We obviously know what's coming up, but like, let's say, actually, that power bomb I did at the end of the match, I don't know, remember it, to Big Hershey J. Hershey J's like 260.
Yeah.
I've never power bombed anyone that heavy before. Even before practice, where I was like thinking to myself, like, I've been getting in the gym a little bit. Weight's been moving. I've been moving a lot of weight. I think I can move him if I needed to.
It's a lot of Jolly Ranchers, bro.
That's a lot of
Jolly Ranchers you gotta
like
take.
5, yeah. So I did. So you could push yourself, and you know, if it's not gonna work out, definitely try before practice beforehand. So we were trying it. I just couldn't get it. So then, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, we're just not gonna do the power bomb.
Yeah.
But you know, the feeling of the crowd, I knew when to do it. I was all like, fuck it. I'm like,
let's go.
So yeah, I just grabbed him like power bomb. He's like, dead ass. He was like, yes. So I set him in, and he based perfect, bro. He was light as a feather. He obviously helped me a little bit, but getting him up was actually a lot easier than I thought.
Yeah.
So once I did it, I was like, oh, perfect. So I think stuff like that, like he helps me. Same thing with the luchadors. The luchadors, they're usually jumping onto me, or like I have to base for them. So when they come in for like a Marvin, I'm coming in, I have to bait, or I have to prepare myself, get a good squat. If they need to suplex me, base, you know what I mean? So we're all helping each other out. We know where to put our body pressure to make ourselves as light as possible.
As light as a feather?
Yeah.
What's the worst move, or that you would be like, oh, I'm not doing that shit? Because I know the power driver has been kind of phased out.
Like,
because of the
like I'm doing to them, or when I'm taking?
Or for you to receive. Because I know the power bomb was actually kind of phased out as well. Also,
a little bit, yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that just get that whiplash on their fucking head. Because I mean, that's
it's a big daddy move. It's one of the big ones. If someone came to me and said, I'm gonna do I could take a choke slam. Those aren't the best things to take, but I could take them. If someone's like,
why are those not the best things to take?
You get high, man. You actually get pretty high up.
Yeah.
Like the guy is dead ass touching his over his head. So you get up there a little bit. Double-handed choke slam is actually worse for some. I don't know why.
Really?
Because for the single hand, you could base off the one shoulder, but for the double, you're not basing at all. He's
just straight up.
Yeah, only on the wrist. So he's just kind of like dropping you in. And I took one time, and that crash hurt so bad. Oof. It was on the softest mat ever too, but I felt every ounce. I felt like my organs just. I was like, all right. So double-handed, I'll find a way to be like, all right, I'm not taking that shit.
Yeah.
If someone wants to be like, hey, bro, I do kicks all the time. I'm going to kick your leg. I'm like, I'll give you like 3.
Yeah.
You're not going to kick my leg the whole fucking match. You know what I mean? If someone, I'm okay to take any aerial move. I could catch someone if they want. I mean, I haven't caught anyone like off a ladder or anything like that. But like, I've caught someone from the inside the ring to outside, or the top turnbuckle to outside. I could do that. So I don't know. We'll see what my limits are. I guess I'm still pushing through.
How much of a difference is it for catching somebody from from top turnbuckle to the inside of the mat from the top turnbuckle to the outside of the mat? Because I know you got that extra 6 feet or 4 feet
Yeah,
or
it's
whatever.
a little bit. They come a little bit faster.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, they're because I mean they're up there. They're like, oh, here I go. You know what I mean? So they're giving you everything.
Right.
But let's say I'm in the center of the mat and they're in the top turnbuckle and they do it inside. It's just like you know what I mean? Like a nice and easy one.
Right.
But the ones that come on who did I catch? No, I was just saying Anclair. Shout out to Anclair again. And he came from he did a suicide dive.
Okay.
So that's from that inside ring to the outside. And I caught him easy. I could do those effortlessly. They're pretty. They're not bad. They're not as bad as you think.
No, yeah, because I mean, I'm always, for whatever reason on Instagram, you get the videos of the video's gone wrong and shit. And
Yeah, bro.
You see guys that are just trying to do the stupidest shit, and it's like, dude, why would you even think of that? And then they're smacking the back of their fucking head on a fucking concrete or on the chair or some shit. And I was like, dude.
And then you look at the wrestlers, you look at the venue, you're like, okay, this is obviously not training.
Yeah.
That's actually the first thing I look for. If I see a gone wrong video, I look at their body. I'm like, they're not even built.
Right.
You notice it's either like the big boys, the skinny boys, the boys that don't have their shoes tied right, mismatching gear. You know what I mean?
Right.
The people that just want to do it just to do it.
Yeah, just to say that they tried it.
It's a very dangerous sport. It's a very, very dangerous sport.
So when you're getting booked, say for the return, right? And they're like, all right, dude, at the end, it's going to be like a hardcore fucking match, right? And we need ladders, we need fucking, what else? The trash can lids, thumbtacks, whatever the fuck else is thrown in there, the barbed wire, the bats, and all that. Do you get compensated differently for that, for putting or is it still the same thing?
I haven't wrestled a match. The wildest match I've wrestled was that one I was telling you about with the clowns.
Yeah.
But if they were, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they'll be like, all right, bro, if you're gonna take a thumbtack, we'll pay for the hospital bill.
Yeah.
Hopefully, not every promotion's like that. I'll be honest. But I've seen matches like that out in San Antonio. The main event for one of the shows, I was just like, second match or whatever. So nothing crazy. The main event was a hardcore match, and it was just these two old dudes just
beating the shit out of
blooding each other up. And I mean, they seemed fine after. I don't know what their compensation was. I don't know if they got paid or whatever, but they seemed happy with it. So what I mean.
That's one thing I would talk about.
Yeah. So if someone was like, "Hey, but we're gonna do whatever," as long as there's a story behind it. If we're not just
as long as it makes sense.
Yeah, I would I fucking hate senseless, meaningless violence.
Right.
Because at that point, let's just watch two people fight at a bar.
Yeah.
Like it has to have a story.
Yeah.
So as long as there's a story, I'm willing to do it.
Damn.
Yeah.
So now that you're the champ,
yes,
Nation of Wrestling champ, heavyweight champ at that, Big Cat Isaiah Osborne. Do you take that anywhere with you? Do you show it off at?
I went to the bar the second I won it. We set up. After we done finished setting up the ring and everything. I was like, all right. Time is it? Oh shit! I got time. I got time to kill. My friends and family were there.
Okay.
They were all hyped about it. So I actually work at a bar.
Yeah.
So I went to go at that specific bar, and I was like, "Guys, look!" And they were like, "What?" It's a nice thing to show around.
It's hell yeah! It's super
cool.
dope, super heavy.
Yeah.
It's super heavy.
Yeah,
that's just
real
legit.
Steel. That's real steel.
That's just legit. So how much has your pussy rate gone up with that? Does it help?
It goes the same. I actually don't tell them unless they recognize me as the wrestler beforehand, then they'll be like, "Oh, we saw you" or whatever.
Oh, dude, I would be wearing it during.
Oh, nice, right? Yeah, that's actually be cool.
During, I'd be wearing that bitch.
Over on the top of the ceiling so you can see it. Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, that's our glass ceiling, baby.
Yeah. So I don't know. I usually tell them after a few conversations and a few drinks, then I'll mention "Oh, I'm a wrestler, by the way."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yeah, right." And then I'm like, "Come to the car," and then I have it right in the trunk. Yeah. So that actually did happen. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Hey, as long as it works, dude, whatever works to pull out here nowadays, man.
Right. Yeah.
You don't hate on the player, hate on the game, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Hell yeah.
So do you have? So I know the next match coming up for the Nation of Wrestling is what, December 21st, I believe.
Yes, sir. 21st.
Are you scheduled already for that, or is that still in talks?
No, we're 100%.
You're defending your
heavyweight
newly
champion
crowned belt.
Yes, sir. I'll be defending it the 21st, baby. Hell
Damn.
yeah.
Is it too early for us to say who you're going up against? or is that still in talks?
No, I think I know who, but I don't know if we could say it.
Okay.
If I'm being honest, I don't know.
Yeah, no,
But what was the camera?
right here.
You're getting fucked up, brother. That's all I gotta say. So it's all good. Yeah. We know who we know who we got. It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually getting random talent. Actually, it's not
Okay.
even the guy's not even local. The guy's from out of town. So I haven't had the honor to meet him yet. I've watched some of his matches. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like the more the merrier.
The more the merrier. Hell
The more
yeah.
the merrier.
Is there anybody local that you really? I mean, don't say you don't have to say the name, but is there anybody local that you really would like to get in the ring with and probably stump a mud hole on somebody's ass?
Yeah, but like just to say I have a match with them would be super cool.
That's what it'd be.
I've always been a big fan of Skybird. I don't know if you know the local wrestler Skybird. He does some Wadish shows. I've seen him at where was it? Sagi Pesos.
Okay.
He wrestles there. He's like 56,
Oh,
pushing
shit.
60, and he's ageless, bro. Like
Really?
I watched one of his matches with another luchador. He took a power bomb
Oof.
off the top turnbuckle, and the guy stood up. So
That's nuts.
he set it up. I was like, no way he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
He set him. Oh shit, he's gonna do it. And then he got from a sitting to standing, and then extended his legs out.
Oh.
And then took a power bomb.
God.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
If it was but that's what I'm saying. The match beforehand was so physical, and it was like the tradition where you throw money in the ring after
Yeah.
a good match. I fucking emptied my pockets.
Just throw,
And they were
treat them like strippers.
yeah. That's actually the highest compliment. I love when that happens. That's happened to me once, so let's happen to it again. But
So that's a
Skybird-
tradition. Is that a is that a Mexican thing? I'm assuming.
Yeah, 100%. Like in
Gotta
Mexico, if it's a good, it has to be a good match, obviously. People will be like, gracias. They'll throw in money in the ring.
Really?
It happened to me one time just in Mexico, and I went home like on cloud 9.
Really, I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
interesting.
So if you see a shitty match, just throw trash in it. If it's a good match, throw money in it.
Start throwing shoes and shit.
Yeah.
But if now start making it hail,
Yeah.
throw some quarters at that motherfucker.
But I have a lot of people actually on my little El Paso list.
Yeah.
Skybird's one of them. Cosmo Orion's another one. I love that dude. That dude's super cool.
Yeah.
We've trained a few times. He's such a nice guy. And he's doing really good things, so we're all proud
Yeah.
of him. I always loved wrestling Anclair. Anclair is
Okay.
also my favorite. He's been one of my homies. He's in Japan right now, actually. So he's doing good shit. I wanna shout
How
him out.
different is the Japan style? Because I know I've been hearing.
Oh, they just hit you super fucking hard.
Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
yeah.
They're focused more on
The toughness,
Yeah.
like 'cause they drop you on your head. I've never been to Japan,
Yeah.
but I know Japan style. I for like a week, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do Japan training. It's like 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 sit-ups, 1,000 squats.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're. It's about honor over there, obviously. So when I get the opportunity to wrestle over there, I think I'll be 100% ready.
Damn.
But yeah, so that's the El Paso list for now. Obviously, I want to wrestle like people like.
Yeah. Anybody
yeah.
anybody's ready to get this. Anybody's ready to catch these
Yeah.
ads come through. Damn. The 21st of December.
Yes, sir.
Big Cat Isaiah Osborne be defending the newly crowned champ, heavyweight champ.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know we'll be there. We'll be there with the takeover show also. I think we'll
Nice.
be doing the commentary from last I heard. Like I said, it's definitely one thing seeing it on TV. It's another thing being there. The ambiance, the love that you
Right.
guys put into it. Like I said, the way you played the crowd was.
Oh,
it,
nice.
it was
Thank
it was it was awesome.
And it's fun. Yeah, it's so fun. You get to be just like a dick. You know what I mean? Like I never get like
You don't
I
get that chance?
Yeah, I wish I could respond the way I respond like at work.
Yeah.
I'm a bouncer, so like I wish I could just be a dick to everyone.
Yeah.
Obviously I can't.
Right.
But so when you get the chance to, sure, you better take it. You better take it and run with it.
So I take it you'd rather play the heel than the babyface?
Yes.
For sure.
As of right now, yeah.
Yeah.
It took me a while to get used to. I was like the biggest, like I'm young. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So I think for our first impressions, you're like, oh my God, what a nice young man. I'm
Right.
gonna cheer for him. I hope he does good. That's what.
Yeah.
So to switch that, I have to use more of my attitude, my voice, my gestures, or whatever. Show him I'm not a nice guy. You know
There
what I
you
mean?
go.
Like looks are deceiving.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about doing something with my look, but I was like, no, I should keep the look exactly like that and flip it on. Yeah, flip
Yeah.
it on them. So
Just don't say the 6'7" bullshit. Just don't.
No, that's so fucking stupid. Oh my God, I have cousins that are that age.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, like I was talking to about wrestling. I was like, yeah, I was doing it like 6, 7, 8, 10. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So I know, like, when my son starts saying ignorant shit, I'll do it because it pisses him off.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit's fucking annoying as shit. I
Yeah.
can't
We
stand
gotta
that
agree
shit.
on that. That's a good. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stand that. I can't. The brain rot that these fucking kids talk about nowadays or use. I was like, dude, y'all just need to shut the fuck up.
And I look back
can't.
to see like what I found funny at that age, and it's not better. It's not better. Yeah, the shit I used to laugh at, like you remember, like 9 plus 10, 21. That
No.
shit is hilarious to me, bro.
Really?
I fucking think that's so funny. I think that's the funniest shit ever.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
stupid shit.
Kids
It's
are
always-
kids, right?
Kids are kids,
Damn.
but
All right.
these kids are stupid.
So now's the point of the show where we're gonna do our new segment. We're gonna do the Big Cat Edition, the Nation of Wrestling Champion Big Cat Edition.
Yes, sir.
It's called 10 Shots No Chaser. The way we do this, again, like I said, just random question. First thought that comes to your head, pop it out, and then we'll just try to go as quickly through these as painless as possible.
All right.
Not painful. Well, some might be painful. We'll find out. So right off the bat, 10 Shots No Chaser, Big Cat Edition, Heavyweight Champion. Wrestling hurts for real. What's the dumbest injury you've ever gotten in the ring?
Dumbest or
Yeah,
like,
like
most-
dumb is like the most
Oh.
embarrassing stupid thing that you did that you got hurt.
I snapped my ankle doing a simple leapfrog. Yeah, it's just a one, and then once I landed, and then I was out for like 6 months.
God,
Yeah, I was so upset.
All
That's
right.
the stupidest one. Yeah.
I was upset. So honestly, which indie wrestler talks the most shit backstage but can't back it up in the ring? If you want to say their name or just want to say,
Like I have to know them.
I mean that you've encountered. If you could say, if it's easier, just say what city they're out of. That way you don't. I mean, there's.
I'll say El Paso. I'll just say El Paso.
Okay.
There's a guy in mind. I don't think I
There's a
can say
guy
it,
in
though.
mind. Okay. Imagine
He's
you're-
getting better though. He's getting.
Is,
better,
is he
though.
getting better?
Yeah, he's getting
So he's
so
not
much-
talking shit anymore,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
as much.
Yeah. He's.
that-
but,
those-
but back then, yeah, he was kind of an asshole.
Oh, dude, those receipts will change your mind. dog.
Yeah. He got some
He's
good
got a
love.
few?
Yeah, he got some good love, and now he's cool.
All right. Imagine you're drunk.
Yes.
Someone says, "Prove you're really a champion." What's your go-to drunk move?
Chop. I'll be like, oh, watch this, bro. And then once I give him a chop, they'll be like, oh yeah, he's a wrestler.
We had Sin Cara on here,
Nice.
and he chopped the fuck out of my co-host, and
And-
he cut.
No,
skin.
yeah, those Mexican chops are.
Yeah, that-
and
that's no
especially
joke.
him. He's like a professor basically in wrestling.
Yeah, well, he was doing the chop challenge. That's
Oh,
what he was
what the
doing.
fuck?
So he was.
Hell yeah.
So everywhere he'd go, he was like, "Hey, I got to do this challenge." Oh, dude, that shit sounded like a shotgun.
Yeah,
we did
yeah,
it.
yeah.
We did it in this room, and it sounded like a fucking shotgun. I was like, God, I was, hey, dude, you got kids, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out for this cat.
That's actually, yeah, I would love to wrestle Sin Cara.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that boy.
All right. So if you could cut one thing out of wrestling forever, whether it be a move, a type of fan, a rule, anything, what would you ban?
Ooh, that's a good one. It's specific, but it drives me off the fucking wall.
Okay.
And I've always had this pet peeve for years. When people are doing the figure four or like hurting the leg, let's say you're hurting the left leg, right?
Okay.
When you do the figure four, and if you actually done it, it hurts the opposite leg. So the one that gets bent is the one that's not being hurt.
Right.
The one that's straightened out is the one that's getting hurt. You're breaking your own leg with your ankle. That's
Yeah.
the whole point of the move. Yet, I always see it, even on TV, and especially here, people are working the leg, they're working the leg, and they turn on that leg. I'm like, you're literally not hurting, you're hurting the opposite leg. I would take that out. I've stopped watching wrestling because of how stupid that is. So specifically that.
Okay. What's your most unpopular wrestling opinion that would get you canceled by the wrestling community?
Not everyone deserves to say everything, if that makes sense. Like, there's some dumbass fans out there, like dumbass fans, that for some reason, like, a match didn't go their certain way, so they go on Twitter like, oh, I didn't like how this ended. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those $8 they pay, man. They
Yeah, like,
I think they own stock in this some.
and it's like it's obviously in the higher level, like,
Right.
Like I'm talking about like AEW, they get criticized a lot for the stupidest shit.
Yeah.
They get criticized for good things, but like when you get down to the nitty gritty, like I'll be on Twitter and just to see like, because I always have to be like communicating or whatever, so I'll like scroll down and I'll see like this complaint like she was wearing this certain like I'm like, what the fuck, like you like no lifers, I think.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have an opinion. Like, you have to be productive. You can't be hating on people for chasing their dreams. You can't be in such a negative light and be so boring with your life that you have to hate on someone. So
Yeah.
I would say haters.
Word.
Like, they don't need to. They can shut the fuck up.
So who hits the hardest in your locker room And who hits like they're slapping you with a tortilla?
Hardest hitter. That's a good one, dude. Mexico, they chopped me pretty good.
Yeah.
Here. Oh, I know the softest.
Okay.
Shout out Hershey J. he really doesn't mess me up. I'm always clean when I don't. I'm like, all right, bro, come on, give me some love, brother.
Bring it.
Michigan doesn't hit that hard.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm shouting out the Nation boys, but
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, and then the hardest hitter. Dude, I can't think of his name right now, but it was this dude in Mexico.
Okay.
Ray de la Sol, something like that. I could be butchering his name. I'm so sorry. But I remember him and me and Anclair, this was the match that they threw pesos in.
Mm-hmm.
He was the opposite tag, and, he was messing me up pretty good out of respect. But after those chops, I was like, yeah.
That shit's all swollen.
Dude, you just see the biggest handprint. And I was still skinny at the time, so
Yeah, that
he was
shit
just
stinks.
cracking ribs, bro. I was like,
Jesus Christ.
so that's the hardest I've been hit. And JT Cutler, some dudes in San Antonio, he gave me a good little shiner one time.
Okay. What wrestler did you idolize as a kid that you now realize was kind of mid?
I think they're all still good because I always loved four. And they're always on different rotations, but it was always four.
Okay.
It was Randy Orton,
Okay.
John Cena, CM Punk, and Jeff Hardy.
Damn.
AJ Styles is in the mix too, but I didn't see AJ Styles till TNA 2011.
Okay.
So as a kid, it was those 4, and they're all still doing pretty great. I don't know if you've seen John Cena's run. It's bringing me to tears, bro. It's fucking amazing.
Well, he looks. I mean, he doesn't even look half as big as he used to.
Yeah,
you can tell the age is.
Yeah, he's starting to look more like himself. This last Monday, he raised the title. I was like, wow, it just brought back so many memories.
Yeah.
So I don't think any of them are mid, but if I were to say one that I did like, let me think. I want to say Shelton Benjamin, but Shelton Benjamin is actually doing really good work. They just don't book him as they should, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say him, but out of respect, sir. Please.
Please don't fuck me up.
Yeah, because he can fuck people up. I see how he wrestles, and I'm like, fuck. That's my dream. Shelton Benjamin, I'd say Booker T, but Booker T's, he's really pushing it.
Yeah,
Booker T. Does anyone, I just want to wrestle another very successful black wrestler. Just for me. Yeah.
Mark Henry even Mark Henry's are. I mean,
No, yeah,
Mark's
not even. It's like Swerve Strickland. That would be a great one. Those are goals. So later out in life, I would definitely love to wrestle them. But I love wrestling other colored people because it's his representation. And then El Paso too, bro.
For sure.
For our gente, let's go.
There you go. If you could body slam one celebrity, who you picking and why?
Male or female?
Yep, don't matter.
Fuck yeah. Amy Winehouse. I don't know why.
She's dead.
Yeah, I know.
Bring her out dig her ass out.
Yeah, let's say back before, just to straighten her up. Yo,
Really?
stop doing drugs.
This is for your own good.
Yeah.
Hattie Mae.
Yeah.
All right. What's your real life finishing move when you're arguing with your girl?
Well, I don't hit women.
There you go.
But
if I did,
I do a good old super kick. That's because number one, using all your leg, and if you do it right, you have to use your whole body.
Yeah.
You have to step into it. You're using your back, you're using your leg, and that big torque, send them fucking flying.
Damn.
Mom, I don't hit girls.
Right.
Yeah,
not that we're saying we encourage it, but if you want to identify as a woman for a bit.
Yeah, right.
All right. And the last one we got, what's the biggest misconception people have about indie wrestlers?
That is fake. I mean, that's an obvious one, so I could give you a different answer.
Yeah.
The obvious one's it's fake. You know, it's not real, right? I'm yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
But this is, and then you give them a chop.
Yeah.
The misconception, I think, or I haven't experienced it personally, is I guess people think we're made out of fucking money or some shit. They're like, wow, you just did this booking.
Right.
Let's go get some shots. Let's go. Come on, big. They think we're Ric Flair. Ric Flair ruined it for everyone.
Yeah, that some bitch was a drunk.
Yeah. So that Ric Flair stigma of oh, hell yeah, they're doing it. Or that we're doing this full time. At the moment, I can't do this full time.
Right.
Once we get to the big bucks, 100%. But people will see me at where I used to work at, and they're like, aren't you? And I'm like, yes, I live a life. I gotta get money somehow. So yeah, people think we already made it big just because we're wrestling.
Right.
So
Damn.
steps, brother. There's steps.
Baby steps. You
Baby
gotta
steps.
crawl before you run, right?
Exactly.
Dude, that's 10 shots, no chaser, Big Cat edition, the Nation of Wrestling Heavyweight Champion edition. For people that want to follow you, for people that want to get to know when your next match is, when you're, or wherever anything that has to do with you, where can they get that information from?
Instagram, bro. I only have an Instagram. I don't like Twitter. I think Twitter's stupid. There's too many, like I've said, there's too many people complaining on Twitter. I don't need to see all that negative shit. So Instagram is my best. My handle is Sir Isaiah Osborne. I'm pretty sure it's like right here or whatever. Sir Isaiah Osborne on Instagram. I have my email, Sir Isaiah Osborne bookings at yahoo.com. Literally those two. If someone needs my phone number, I'm like, you can send them out. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I'm very like, it's very much me. I
You're
don't think
your own agent?
Yeah, I think I should change that pretty much soon coming up. Not gonna lie, because sometimes I'll see a message and I won't see it for a while. I'm like, oh shit, this was today.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's my handles for now. We're probably gonna get more going on, but yeah, I gotta get a little agent. Not gonna lie.
So if anybody's seen this and wants to try to represent the Nation of Wrestling Champion,
This is a job offering.
go.
Hit me up. I just said my ads. We need money. We're getting money in. Hell yeah.
time to get paid.
Time to get paid.
Time to get paid and live like the champ that you are.
Yes, sir.
So any last words we have for anybody listening, seeing? Any last words you have?
Thank you just for supporting local wrestling. I think El Paso has a good wrestling base, but I think it'd be way better.
Yeah.
I'm like the dreams I dream of and the work I'm willing to put in to just like make El Paso just fucking like, wouldn't it be so fucking cool if the Coliseum was just sold out on local wrestling only?
Oof.
Like TNA's coming,
Right.
And TNA came here before, and we've worked together.
Yeah.
TNA's amazing, cool, super fucking cool. It was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
So of course they're gonna sell out the arena for fucking Jeff Hardy and Matt
Right.
Hardy, obviously. But if it was a local talent, like if it was like Cosmo Ryan, if it was Big Cat, you know what I mean? If
Right.
it was like someone local, like Enclair or something like that, selling the Coliseum, that's my dream. So my last words would to be like, let's just keep supporting local wrestling. Let's get it out there. Let's make sure that El Paso is what El Paso is known for. Like we just had the Eddie Guerrero celebration.
Yep, November
Let's-
18th.
Exactly. Let's show them like this is a wrestling town. Everyone says, "Oh, it's a wrestling town."
Yeah.
Besides Eddie Guerrero, what other wrestler is coming from here?
Chavo?
Chavo. I mean, yeah, obviously without the Guerrero name. Without the
little-
Guerrero name. Yeah, that's
a little
lot.
cop out.
Yeah, that was a little.
You
that was
got
softball.
Cassandro Exotico, but I mean that, like I said, this is Sin Cara, but it's
Yeah.
it's few and far between.
Exactly. Compared to, let's say, places like New York or
Right.
Houston.
Yeah.
Some real wrestling towns are like New Jersey.
Yeah.
They sell out places like fucking every Saturday.
For sure.
That's what I want. My goal before at least leaving El Paso is to at least do a big Coliseum show. There's Coliseum shows.
Right.
I want to do one obviously sold out with just local wrestling.
Ooh.
So that's the goal. That's the big goal. So that's my last words. So
Beautiful.
I'm putting it out there so it could fucking happen.
There you go. You gotta, what is the manifest it? The manifestation.
Yeah, manifestation.
There you go.
It's real, man. It's real. I think saying positive shit and putting positive shit out there and spreading love is very important. So if you could say it, even if you're the only one hearing it, I think it's still important to say.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll say it out there.
There you go.
Let's all that shit out.
You put it into the cosmics, and the cosmics will pay you back.
Yes, sir. Cosmic.
There you go. Sir Isaac Osborne, Nation of Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
Isaiah.
Sorry. Like I said, I got fucking 80 different things going on through here.
No, I get it, Magic. Bro. You're okay,
Yeah,
dude.
like fucking Sir Isaiah. Because I don't know why I always kept on thinking Sir Isaac. Is just that's why I had to have my
Nah,
notes
it's all
out.
good. It's all good.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'd
It
lose
sounds close. I don't give a fuck.
I would forget my own fucking name if it wasn't for
Yes, sir.
if it wasn't for this shit. As a matter of fact, every time I start the podcast, I got to remember which pod I'm on.
Yeah,
Because we
yeah.
had a different one. I was like, oh shit.
You
I
say
don't
that
want-
shit.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I
Dude,
don't
I'm
want
the
to
same
fuck
way.
it up.
Yeah,
I'm too old.
Because I used to go just by Big Cat, and
Yeah.
that's how I just stuff out. And then when I added the Isaiah Osborne, I was like, oh wait. yeah.
There you go. So the Nation of Wrestling Heavyweight Champions, Sir Isaiah Big Cat Osborne. Appreciate you coming through, champ. I know you got stuff to do. I know you're getting pulled every which way.
Yeah, I'll buy all these women.
Yep. Now that you're the champ, now that you're throwing it on there, make sure you guys follow him on the Instagram. Follow Nation of Wrestling.
Yes.
Get ready for. I don't know if there's a name for the event yet for the December 21st. I think I was calling it the Christmas Mayhem or some Christmas Massacre.
Let me
I think
see.
it's-
Let me see. Let me see.
I think that's what I was
we do have
calling
a name
something
for it.
like
I think
that.
I can say the name too.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me just do a quick double check.
Yeah, because I think I was during the matches for the return. I think I was calling it the Christmas Massacre or Christmas Mayhem is what I was calling it.
I like
think it
Christmas
was.
Mayhem.
I think
Hey,
that's
bro,
what
you
we're
could probably
calling
just
it.
coin it yourself then.
There you go.
Fuck yeah. I don't. I ain't you ain't getting argued for me. We'll call it. Let me go to my. No, it doesn't have a name yet. Let's fucking.
There it is. It's Christmas Mayhem.
The Christmas Mayhem. Fuck yeah.
There we go. December 21st. Dude, you guys definitely got to come out here and check it out. These guys are fucking busting their ass.
Fuck yeah.
The live show is crazy. The effects that you guys put into it, you could tell about the love that you guys are putting into your product.
Yes.
It's amazing, dude.
Now's a great company. I'm 100% supported with them. I love wrestling for them. I think it's also good to have a good relationship with the person of business you're doing, and especially your trainers.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to risk it all. So if I got to jump off some high shit for the show, damn for the love of the game. So yeah, guys, come support us locally. Come support us in general. It's a great fucking show. It's gonna be a great show.
Yep.
Like I said, we put our all into it, and if you're thinking my heart's this big, you're about to be surprised. It's like the size of this fucking room.
There you go.
Yeah, bro.
December 21st. It's going to be at the Blue Chip Academy.
Yes, sir.
I don't have the address off the top of my head, but make sure like I said, follow Nation of Wrestling. Follow Mr. Big Cat on his Instagram. Get at him. Ladies, remember, he's only here. He gets, if it's Wednesday, don't get mad when he's with Tuesday, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a good one.
So till next time, guys, don't be an asshole. Don't be a dick. Deuces.
Thank you, guys.